How's it going? It's Jordan. We are going to start cutting on Glenda's cage for her car. We got to get this cage out so we can get it powder coated, sandblasted, powder coated to put into the next car. So we're going to be using the torch to cut all the corners. And for right now, at least, we're going to try to get these two back bars out, which should be pretty easily. We're going to be using the cutting torch, oxygen and acetylene. And that's what we're doing tonight. Okay, I have oxygen all the way on. Turn acetylene slightly on. There we go. Go grab a hammer for that. There's one piece out. That one's out of there. Now we're gonna work on the other piece. That one should be even easier. There we have it. Second piece is now out. So both kicker bars are out. There they are. And now I gotta start cutting this out. That one shouldn't be too bad. That one's gonna take some work. That one's gonna suck. And that one will definitely suck. Let's get to it. It's getting a bit dark, so we put a light up. But we're gonna start cutting this corner right here. And hopefully it's not too much of a pain in the butt. So I'll get the torch set up and the camera set up and we'll do it. All right, we got some stuff cut. We need to bend some other stuff out of the way so we can get underneath and see exactly what else I need to cut. We got another wheel for Cooper, some tires for Glenda, Cooper's engine, spare engine that has no power steering. We got Glenda's engine and transmission. We're gonna have to rebuild that, and I'll make a video on that. Let's see, pry bar. We might have half the cage out tonight. How about that? Half the cage is out. We just gotta do a little bit more on this side. Look at that. Cage is free on one side. Now it's time to do the other side since everything's going so well. This side should be easier. So let's get you propped up, and it should just be, I'll lop that off right there, and a little bit on the back side, which would be hard for me to put the camera there. So you guys will just have to bear with me. Here we go. How about that? That side's all cut now. All we got is this side. Close. We are really close. Let's grab the pry bar and see where we're going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this section open so I can pry it open and get in there so I can cut the rest of what I need to get this cage out. Because this is the last point of contact that's actually still welded in. That's secure. So let's do that. All right, let's see. Let's see. That's what's holding us up. That chunk of steel right there. All we gotta do is trim that out, and this whole cage should come right out. So let's do that. Alright guys, cage is ready to come out. I don't know if I'll be able to get it by myself, but I'll see real quick. But all four corners have been cut. Oh, 6 if you count. 6 of them if you count the kicker bars. I'd say she's loose. There's nothing else in the front that we're going to save. Maybe this chain. Be a good tow chain. Oh, we're going to take the lower control arms off of both sides, and then the fuel tank and the wheels that are on it, and probably the brake drums and stuff like that. What we were trying to accomplish tonight has been accomplished.